Hi, welcome again to this ISO builder. So, you know the sound is gonna be a little bit less, but here is where the switch is being created. We've just done the switch between these two guys, and now it's up to the ArcoLinux ISO. So, I always keep telling this so people know there is just one ISO. There is the ArcoLinux ISO. That's it. If you start putting hashtags in front of it, of some packages or some Lego blocks you don't use, then you get an ArcoLinux D, right? If you say, no, I want to have something like ArcoLinux ISO, but with BSPWM, you add some packages and you get a BSPWM version. So it's one ISO to build from and then change some stuff. That's basically what we do. We have here two folders. The one is what we've been developing on lately, and this one is your stable version. So two GitHubs, and we're gonna compare and change things. Now I do see I need to change the number, so why not include that as well? So we have here ArcoLinux dev. There is an installation script, change versions. I make it easy for myself. So there's this script that says, okay, what version is it today? It is actually number 9 in the development, yes. And to what version do you like to upgrade or change? Go to that one, please, go ahead. And then everything is going to be changed. So up here it says already reload, and 12.10 is done. So let me do that again for the other one as well, and I'll come back afterwards. All right, we're back. Let's reload. So let's start again from scratch. We have view, refresh, and this is the ArcoLinux ISO. To the left is the stable one, and this is one that we've been developing. So let's have a look. Difference is the name, dev, development, and 19.12.10 is now the same. The build, we are in the build script, right? So everything looks the same except the name. Fine, that's okay. Here's the difference between the repo testing. When we are in development, the repo testing is open and the ArcoLinux repo ISO is open. So that's good as well. And this one has been created as well. So this is the ISO dev and the ISO everything is done. What I've done in the past, not today, but in the past, had already taken a look at the packages. So you check out the video about ArcoLinux D, and there you'll see that I've been moving things along from right to left, so that these have a more consistent structure. So you see the software from the ArcoLinux repos. You scroll down, and you see here more and more stuff becoming clearer. So if you go all the way down and move your way back up, this is all the XFC stuff. And it's important for us because our ArcoLinux ISOs, they use the XFC delivery system. So ArcoLinux B, BSPWM, Plasma, Qtile, all of them use XFCE, parts of XFCE, to get things on your system. So we do need it always. This is the open box part, this is the i3 part, and this is all the rest. So this is the template for ArcoLinux ISO, but it's gonna be the template for anything else with building. So it's always gonna look the same. So you always know what it all is. But we've made more packages, a lot more packages. These are all the things where you configure Calamares. Calamares is our installer. So these are the files to install i3, to install LXQT, to install Cinnamon. So per desktop we have one. This one is all the dependencies for Calamares. And here it finally is, the Calamares. Just one for all. If I want to test something out, I'll create a development version. If I want to test something out and compare it with the development version, I'll have a compare Calamares. You see? So it's all structured. And here, for instance, we have the dconf. And the dconf, you can find it in the .config in your home folder. And the dconf is, let's say, database configuration, right? Dconf. It's GNOME, Budgie, but also just applications. They use this database to put their settings in. You want Planck at the top? Okay, oh fine, great, it's in the dconf. Stuff like that. So we use it depending on which desktop we're on. Every desktop has a specific one. We have the configuration for the look of ArcoLinux ESPWM. It's going to look different than the one for Budgie. So these are files not related to the desktop in essence, because it's going to define an icon and a theme and all stuff like that. But we do need it to make a beautiful ArcoLinux ISO in the end. These packages are related to the desktop, so desktop related stuff. If you install Awesome, this one here, if you install that one with Vicious, with no file at all from this one, then you don't get a system. That's not going to work. You have to write it yourself then, right? So you do need to have configuration files, folders, settings from these guys to have a desktop that works. And here is what I like to call the rest. If you can't put it in the other folders, it's going to be here. So in my head, and I hope also in yours, there are becoming very distinct boxes. There's a box for the Calamares, there's a box for the desktop, there's the configuration of the desktop, there's the dconf, there is anything Calamares related, the configuration of it. So it's going to be more and more clear what Lego blocks you like to use on your ArcoLinux B version. Because of course we're going to do this everywhere. ArcoLinux D, B, etc. Alright, so that's another push to the net and another change.